Bang! Imagine you just got hit in the head, you feel dizzy, confused, and are suffering from memory loss. You are most likely having a concussion. Football is known for concussions. Many concussions, specifically in the NFL, go untreated and cause problems later on in life. I'm currently going into the medical field and have a large interest in long-term effects of concussions. Concussions overall take a toll on the human brain, but when they go untreated or players are cleared too early, they have been known to cause problems in the brain later on in NFL players. Some of the problems caused later on would be chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, and memory problems. First, I would like to discuss the effects of concussions have on the memory of NFL players. When players who play in the National Football League get hit hard enough that they lose consciousness, they are then at risk for memory loss later on in life. When a player gets hit hard, they are damaging their hippocampus, which is the brain's memory center. Doctors believe that when players damage their hippocampus, this part of the brain then begins to shrink, thus causing memory loss. Dr. Grupada, neurologist at Illinois Masonic Medical Center, told Healthy News long-term effects of head injury may lead to partial or total disability that may prevent a person's functional or psychosocial recovery. The long-lasting effects of playing football for many seasons in a row can have a negative impact on the athlete's body. Many NFL players, such as Troy Aikman and Tim Tebow, left the NFL due to the threat of long-term memory loss. Players can recover within a few weeks of getting a concussion, but the long-term effects of cognitive impairment could still be relevant. Next, I will talk about chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, in NFL football players. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy is a degenerative brain disease that is commonly found in athletes or others who have had previous repetitive brain trauma. Dr. Benet Amalu, American physician and neurologist, states in an interview with Daily Mail, "I meet with retired football players. Some are well-dressed, some are well-spoken, but when you talk to them personally, they will admit to you that they are having problems. They have impaired memory, they have mood problems. I think 90 to 100% of all of them will have some residual problem from their exposure to thousands of blows to the head." Dr. Amalu is most famous for his findings of CTE in NFL players. The most famous case of CTE was Amalu's first discovery of the brain disease. The well-known NFL player Mike Webster died suddenly in 2002 after years of battling depression and other ailments. After many hours of studying Webster's brain, Dr. Amalu found that he had been suffering from a degenerative brain disease, which he then named chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE. As you can see, concussions can take an overall toll on the human brain, especially in NFL players. In conclusion, damage done to the brain can then cause long-term problems later on in life, especially in the NFL. Because of these damages caused to the brain, NFL players have been known to develop memory loss and CTE later in life. Is the loss of your memory for the rest of your life really worth playing football, which will eventually come to an end?